Number 10. Glenfiddich's 50-year-old single malt Scotch whiskey. Price, $16,000. Approximate. This exquisite whiskey is drawn from 2 exceptional casks which are matured for 50 years. Only 50 bottles of this single malt Scotch whiskey are released every year and they are too expensive. Number 9. Highland Park 50-year-old single malt Scotch whiskey. Price, $17,500. Approximate. It is rich and spicy with excellent tannins and notes of muscovado sugar to the fore with a hint of wax. When reduced, flavors of orange peel, camphor and clove emerge. Number 8. Macallan 60-year-old single malt whiskey. Price, $20,000. It is one of the best alcohols you can have on your shelf. It's topped off with a crystal stopper with a copper cap made from an old Macallan still. All of it comes in a sleek, high Polish black lacquer box which is extremely classy. 6. Number 7. 1926 Macallan Fine and Rare Collection. Price, $75,000. The 1926 Macallan Fine and Rare is one of most expensive whiskies in the world. It is also described as dry and concentrated with a licorice aftertaste. Number 6. Dalmore 64 Trinitas Single Malt Whiskey. Price, $160,000. Till date, only a handful of 64-year-old whiskies have been released. Only 3 bottles of this whiskey were released. Only the finest materials were used in the making of this luxurious and elegant masterpiece. Number 5. 62-year-old Dalmore Scotch Whiskey. Price, $200,000. Containing a spirit dating as far back as 1868, the liquid gold sits in a specially made wooden presentation case, which Dalmore says took over 100 man-hours to create. Number 4. 64-year-old Macallan Single Malt Scotch Whiskey. Price, $460,000. This whiskey was taken from 3 sherry-seasoned Spanish oak casks, LLED, in 1942, 1945, and 1946. The Macallan 64-year-old single malt whiskey comes in a one-of-a-kind Lalique, Ciré Perdue crystal decanter. Number 3. 105-year-old Master of Malt. Price, $1.4 million. On April 1, 2011, a 105-year-old Master of Malt was suddenly discovered. It was said that this was prepared in Isla Tjordan distiller in the Highlands before spending 105 years in the basement of an Aberdeen-based historian, Ali Cecil. Unfortunately, this was just an April Fool's prank. Number 2. Tequila Lay. Price, $1.5 million. This comes in a handcrafted, 1-liter, 2-piece bottle. One half of the bottle is pure platinum while the other is pure white gold. The 2 halves are held together by a solid platinum emblem and it costs accordingly. Number 1. Henri IV Dudognan Heritage Cognac. Price, $1.9 million. This is the world's most expensive cognac and is packaged by jeweler José Davalos. This expensive liquor was produced in 1776 and is aged in barrels for more than 100 years. The cognac is then packed in a bejeweled bottle, which is dipped in 24K gold and sterling platinum.